Hey, what to do, everyday people? Man, it's your boy PJ. Today we back with another live video. Man, I be coming with it, dog. Y'all just don't know. Man, the grind don't stop. The grind is real, man. Thank you for everybody who's pulling up. Thank you for everybody who pulled up to last night live. Thank you for everybody who showed love in the videos today. We're gonna continue this marathon, okay, of keeping it lit. Alright, we just never gonna stop. Grind, don't stop the grind. And shout out to my chat, shout out to the mods. Alright, so we're gonna keep it lit. We got We got Nat, Foreign up in here, Daisy Dukes, Kenson, Tank, Yolanda. Okay, so we got another crazy situation going up, man, and we're gonna keep it lit as always, okay? I don't know if y'all wanna know this before or after, but I'm gonna do it after because let's get to the story. Let's do like we ain't gonna change nothing up. All right.
I hope you got your popcorn because this is the story time on how my baby daddy got our 17-year-old daughter's 17-year-old friend pregnant and had a baby.
By the way, that smart popcorn, that flaming hot Cheeto smart popcorn, fire cut on the set.
With her. First of all, I'm pissed because I just recorded a whole video explaining everything and has no audio. Anyways, I want to start by saying I respect my kids, so I went ahead and asked them permission if they were okay with me telling this story. My kids are grown. My boys are not on social media like that, and you see that I don't post them. If you follow me, you know I don't be posting my sons. They don't like it. My daughters, they're with all the shits. I asked them if they were okay with it because I would never want to embarrass my kids, and this is what they said. Period, poo. Also, shout out to Lynette for liking my post. So this one's for you, boops. So let me start with a little bit of background. I was 17 when I met my kids' dad. He was 21. We have 9 kids together. Yes, I said 9. Yes, my baby daddy. So I meet him when I'm 17. He's 21. I got pregnant right away. We start procreating, right? Very toxic relationship. I was a teenager and grew into a young woman, and when I got reached a certain age, I realized this wasn't it. This was not for me. I worked 2 jobs. He probably worked 1 year out of the 14 years we were together. So you can see where the resentment came in. He was the housewife. I was the provider. And it was just not a healthy relationship. We went through a lot of shit together, and it just came to a point where I was like, this is not okay for my kids to see. I did not want my daughters to think this is the type of man that they should have. A man that sits at home all day and is okay with the woman working, and he just sitting around drinking beer and not doing shit. I didn't want my sons to think this was the type of man that it was okay to be. So, eventually it was like, I gotta get up out of here. Left the relationship, but I did have, 8 children. Our son passed away when he was 2.5. So we had 8 children that still needed to be cared for. Meanwhile, I'm working these 2 jobs, right? So I have this big ass 5-bedroom house. I let my brother and my baby daddy move in with me or stay with me so they can take care of my kids while I work 2 jobs. I work mornings and I work nights, at least 6 days a week. So that's just what worked out for us. He was doing his thing, I was doing mine. He was showing me bitches on Facebook that he'd be talking to. I'd be like, okay, she's cute, da 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 da. He's doing his thing. I've been doing my thing. So time goes on, I don't think anything of it. I don't think you think you know somebody? I'm telling you, 14 years, I would have never thunk it. But anyways, our 17-year-old daughter starts bringing one of her friends around. And it's cool. She's staying the night. I ain't got no problems with it. I don't got no issues with it. Because again, it would have never crossed my mind. Eventually, my daughter tells me that her friend's family had kicked her out and she needed somewhere to go. And me being the person I am, she's not the first kid that I let stay with me. I don't know what it is. Like, I be having hella kids myself, hella struggling myself, but still trying to help other people's kids because that's just the way it is. That's just how I am. Kids love me and I love kids. So here I go. I'm like, okay, yeah, she can stay with us. Meanwhile, like again, I would have never put 2 and 2 together. I would have never thought, that this man would have even looked at this girl, the same age as our daughter, in any type of sexual way. So time goes on. She's staying with us. I'm still working. He's at the house with the kids. I forget what pops off one night in particular, and everything happens for a reason. Something pops off. He's outside in my car. I had a big ass Ford Expedition. I walk outside, walk to the car, I open the car door, him and her in the car. But what are y'all doing? What's going on in here? Oh, he was sad and he was crying, so I was in here just comforting him. Meanwhile, he's fixing himself. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Get the fuck out of my car. Come back for part 2. Okay, Boogie. So that night, I kick them both out. I'm literally shaking telling this story. I don't know why. Kick them both out. Get the fuck out of my house. What? He goes to his mom's house. She goes with him. They ended up being a couple. They was together up until he passed away. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, they go on. They have a son, who's adorable. He is my kids' brother. We don't do step around here. I had a hard time with it at first. We even almost got into a physical altercation.
It would be half.
Because they were walking one day and I was driving by, and she had something on of my daughter's. So I pulled over and I was like, take her shit off. And then tried to physically take it off of her. And it was a little scuffle. And then I realized she's 17 and I'm a grown-ass woman. Emotions kind of took over in that moment. And also a kid from one of the schools that I worked at back in the day was right across the street watching the whole thing. How embarrassing. But we ended up being together. When they move out of his mom's, they move into her parents. Yeah. I don't know if they knew his age. Ever. Anyways, like I said at the beginning of the story, this was my daughter's friend, right? So, a couple years later, my daughter starts dating her brother. And they move out of state together and start having kids. She has 2 kids with homegirl's brother. Now we're all related. So, eventually as time goes on, and I get older and she gets older, she brings the baby to my job to come see me so I can meet him. I couldn't stay angry too long. She was 17. She was very much preyed on. My baby daddy had the nerve to tell me I was 17 when he got with me. Bitch, you were 36 and she was 17. I was 17 and you were 21. What? But that just goes to show his logic, right? But yeah, my daughter has 2 kids with her brother. Everything's good now. Like, it was a lot of drama, a lot of mess, because if it wasn't me and her issue, it was my daughter and their issues, and just, it just became our drama. Our issue became in the past, and then, my daughter started having her own issues with them because of the babies they have. But I'll never mention any names. I have a lot of love for her and her son. She tells her son that I'm his other mom. At my baby daddy's funeral, it was me, all my kids, and his other kids, because that's just the type of woman I am. Those are my kids' siblings. But yeah, so that's a lot. He passed away.
Red flags.
Later. But yeah. Do you guys have any questions? We might as well talk about it. Story time on how my baby daddy slept with our 17-year-old daughter's friend, got her pregnant, and they had a baby. So I'm gonna do some questions, so you guys don't have to go through the comments and get the answers yourself. I know a lot of you have the same questions, so I said, okay, let's do a little video answering some of these questions. And I don't know if it's the Pisces in me, but I'm instantly regretting posting this. I'm watching the views go up and I'm like, oh, is this what you really wanted to do?
Nah, I would just say this. At least when my niece was eating on camera, she pregnant with twins. This girl just eating, snacking. Girl, we don't want to hear this. My niece she pregnant and need a snack every 5 minutes. And it was so many people getting mad at her, but then you got just Bertha over here just snacking away, and we ain't said nothing about the goddamn popcorn.
But at the same time, it's my story to tell, But I asked my kids. They had no issue, and it's really their embarrassment that I'm considering. If it gets back to her, I hope she don't feel no type of way. She knows how I feel about her. And I feel like she was a victim. So Lala says, did he apologize to you before he passed away? No, he didn't. Matter of fact, my baby daddy was so bitter that I left him. He was a complete asshole, and to get back at me, he totally changed on his kids. When I tell you this man was at the birth of every single one of his kids, laid on his chest at night, slept with them, all that shit was like out the door as soon as I left him. He literally punished my kids because that's the only thing he could do to get back to me. One time, my kids were outside playing in the front yard. We lived on a really busy street in that house that I was telling you guys about. My kids were outside playing in the front yard. I'm sitting on the porch watching them. He drives by in the car, and we live on a corner, right? So he drives by, he has his window down, and he yells to our kids, "Your mom's fat." I jumped off that fucking porch so quick, and he just kept on driving, like, so childish. One time my daughter was getting off the bus, and he was at the park with his other baby mama and their son, and the son was playing at the playground right next door to where we lived. Our daughter got off the bus, and she was walking home, and she was like, she came in the house, and she told me, "Mom, my dad was right there, standing there on the sidewalk, and he didn't even say anything to me. He literally let his own daughter walk right past him." That broke my fucking heart. Good job, Tony. You got me there. But no, he didn't apologize before he passed. When I went to go see him, and I took my kids to see him in the hospital, they told me that he had been asking about me. But by the time I got there, he was basically already gone. He was just laying there moaning and groaning. Yenny says, "I did not expect the daughter to start dating brother." Me either. But she had known him for a long time. You know, she had a crush on him. She had a thing for him, and she fucking pursued it when she got the opportunity. I don't feel no type of way about it. Jen says she respects me for asking my kids. Of course, their opinions are the only opinions that matter to me. I don't care what anybody else thinks about me. But my kids, yeah. Felicia asked if my daughter and her are still friends. From what I know right now, they're good. They have their own drama going on as far as like the baby daddy goes and stuff. That is his sister. But with Gideon, they were on and off. They're weird friends. They be fighting, physically fighting. Next thing I know, they're good. Next thing I know, they fought again. But right now, as they're adult women, 26-year-old women, I think they're good. The girl Miss Bell said he moved in with her parents, and did. He lived there the whole time. I think he went back to his mom's as he was passing away, and they found out he was sick. But I don't think her parents knew his age. I'm just gonna be honest with you. He didn't look old. He didn't start looking funky until he got sick. But honestly, I think her parents didn't know, and they didn't speak English, so I don't think he very well communicated with them like that. Miss Carol, the Garden Queen, she said, "How did he pass?" My baby daddy was alcoholic, and he had cirrhosis of the liver, and he died a horrible death, a very painful death, because they won't give you pain medicine when you have that diagnosis. So he died a very horrible death, and I think his alcohol problem got out of control when our son passed away. He drank every single day, from morning to night. As soon as the store opened at 6 a.m., he was there. He went to go get his last beer before it closed at 1:30. Story time on how my baby daddy slept with our 17. Story time on how my baby daddy got our 17-year-old daughter's 17-year-old friend pregnant and had a baby with her. I'm going to answer some of these questions, because apparently there's more questions than I answered yesterday. I'll just address a few things that were left in the comments. One comment, this girl says, "Nah, because you don't seem sad that he passed away. And why would I be?" Y'all don't know the things that this man had put me through in the time that we were together. He literally choked me out and broke all the blood vessels in my face. He pushed me down some stairs outside of our apartment when I was pregnant. Like, the list goes on and on and on of the shit that I dealt with, trying to keep my little family together so my kids would have their dad. So no, I'm not sad that he's passed away. In the moment, seeing my kids sad made me sad. And here's the thing, kids love unconditionally. Although their dad was an asshole and absent out of their life when he passed away, they were the ones outside holding flyers, raising money to bury him. Matter of fact, besides his sister, they were the only ones out there raising money to bury him. That made me sad. Another thing I'm seeing a lot is, why didn't you report him? Why didn't somebody report him? In that moment, I'm not thinking, let me protect this girl. I'm thinking, let me protect my kids. Let me get them the fuck away from my kids. That was my main focus. You were 17 and he was 21. How did you not know? I mean, I don't know. 17 and 21 don't sound the same as 17 and 36. I mean, at 17, I wasn't thinking, oh my God, he's preying on me at 17. Whenever he's 36, he might like another 17-year-old. Another thing is, oh my God, so the grandma's, dad's, dog's, uncle's, cousin, blah, 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 is the neighbor? I don't know. I mean, yeah, something like that, but we have a very estranged relationship with them, so it's not too much thought into it, at least for me. How did he die? He died because he was an alcoholic. After our son passed away, his alcoholism really took over, and he liked to drink Old English from sunup to sundown, and he got cirrhosis of the liver. Why couldn't he have pain medicine? I don't know. I didn't ask the nurse. All I knew was it had something to do with, God, my shirt. I don't.
He died from being jobless.
It has something to do with the liver. I don't know if it's because the meds won't do nothing for
it.
Nigga
died jobless.
Or, like, I don't know. But it was fucking, that part was sad. That part was sad to know that they're just laying there suffering. I don't wish that on anybody. And last, a lot of you guys want to know how my son passed. That's a touchy subject. That's going to be a different type of story time. But I want to make one and share my story because I went through some trauma with that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm cool with the questions. As long as you guys ain't being funny and funky, I'm cool with the questions. Because this is my life. So be mindful of that.
I'm supposed to be finished.
Story time on how my baby daddy got our 7-year-old daughter.
All right. Now I was told earlier today that I just be saying anything in my videos because I made some fat jokes. I'm always good for a fat joke. I'm sorry, it just be happening. But my chat, boy, y'all keep it lit. It don't matter whose ass is gonna be grass, but somebody's ass is grass every night. And I was just telling them like, look, listen here. First of all, if you gonna be over here, you just gotta take the good with the bad, okay? You gotta take the good with the bad, cause sometimes I say some wild shit, and you know what? I'm not apologetic about it. You know what? I think men should cheat. I absolutely do think men should cheat. They get it out. So when you 40 and 50, you can make that woman at that age feel good about her life. Get all that shit out. Cheat on them women. You hurt their feelings when you're young. When you get older, you feel better. You feel better about being faithful. You got all that out. You ain't gotta run and check your phone. You ain't gotta put your phone face down. All that mess. You know? All that mess you go through when you cheating. You don't gotta do that when you're older, so get it out. I am sorry that y'all have to go, the women have to, y'all gotta go through that when we exploring our options. But man, don't go putting us on no T app. Don't go putting us on no T app. We don't want to be on there. We didn't consent to that. Like y'all knew we wasn't shit when you started dating us. When we tried to hit on the first night, you was like, "Oh, are you just like the rest of them?" And we was like, "Nah, baby, I really care for you." 1 week later, we trying to clap. Man, don't be playing, man. Hey, just let us grow up. Just let us grow up. Big Mike, man, you gotta misspell the cuss words, but we got you. We understood. Big Mike said FT, but you gotta reroute that with the misspelling of the words. But yeah, F that T out. F the T out. Actually, everybody been doing good. Everyday people come through with the misspelling the cuss words and stuff. We keeping it lit up in this thing. All right. What I want to say is, um, this guy was an absolute pedophile. Okay. Unpause the video. The video over. We done. She ain't got nothing else to say. Was she looking terrible at this point? She was looking terrible before this. Okay. She had 9 kids. That pussy whooped. Okay. Let her have it. She wear big t-shirts in every video. That's how you know she a mama. She got big t-shirts in every video, okay? Every video. She don't miss. Big t-shirts. She ain't worried about y'all titties hanging to the belt line. Okay? So it is what it is. Shout out to her. But she was dealing with a dummy. And she was the dummy. Okay, you was basically with a man for 14 years. He had multiple kids on you. He couldn't keep a job. Was an alcoholic. Then he was like, look, now I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna be honest. 9 kids or whatever, I still hit. I'm just saying she ain't ugly. She got green eyes. You know, she easy on the eyes. She too something to do something. I said we like big women, too something to do something. You know what I'm saying? As long as she got them tubes tied, we in, because we know she fertile. Other than that, I ain't. But I'm saying, bruh, man, he was like, look, she getting a little seasoned. I need something newer. I need a newer chick. So he went and got him a new. She was underage, but he got one. But I'm just saying, why didn't she call the police on him? I don't understand that. I would if somebody has done that to a kid in my house, I'm calling the police on you. Okay. Now I'm gonna just say this. I don't even mess. I don't even. I don't even. We don't even play like that with my daughter's friends. And hey, y'all better have some respect. It's a man in this house, and y'all better have some respect. Don't be coming around here. Not that I can't control myself. I just need y'all to know how to respect yourselves and conduct yourselves around other people. Y'all just can't be hanging out because people be predators. And I hate to be like, men are predators and I'm a man. But these niggas is terrible. Men are terrible. So you cannot have your kids all willy nilly around them. Now, I was watching another story. Oh, that story gonna come out. Y'all ain't even seen this story yet. But I just did a reaction on a girl who uncle was messing with her. Bro, I love my brother. I love my brother Depp. I know my brother is, yeah, I'm done cheating. I know my brother is not a weirdo. Ain't gonna be touching on the kids. But you know my thing is, nigga, we ain't finna find out. Okay? That's my philosophy. NIGGA, we not finna find out. When they gonna be like, they gonna have on my headstone, you know they have famous quotes of people, and mine's is, nigga, we not about to find out by PJ. It's gonna be a dash PJ. Cause we not. No the hell we not. That's why when when it be some drama, when it be some drama and around in the neighborhood and people be going on and we ain't finna find out. Let's go in the house. If some people fighting at the mall, nigga, we not finna find out. We going this way. That's on nigga, we not finna find out. Okay. Okay, Felicia. Okay, Felicia. She says, "Well, then don't cheat. We supposed to wait till y'all get old and you." Nope. Because shout out to my bros that been hitting me up. I know they been pounding their wives down to the mattress with their newfound friend, and it ain't honey. But I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, shit, shriveled up my ass. What you think this is? We got stuff going on. We are rocking and jocking.
Dad,
What, girl? Get,
your TV is broken in your room.
huh?
The TV's broken.
The TV? My TV broken? Who broke my TV? Okay, baby, I'm working. Can I finish working? You want to say hi to everybody? Cause you all in the video.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. All right. Go back in the room. I'm gonna fix the TV. Oh shit. Not go. I'm gonna come fix the TV. I gotta get a lock on that door. No, I don't, cause they always gonna. My kids are criminals. They gonna pick the lock. Anyway, but where was I at? I don't know. Well, she threw me off. I was just about to. Oh, let me see. I don't use the honey. Uh, oh, she said we was waiting till we get older. So anyway, no, we don't wait till we get older. But we ain't doing that now. Listen, we in our prime. We are in our prime. Listen, oh, y'all go get that young man who be zannied out or Percocet out, he over there sleeping or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but you know what? When y'all younger, y'all kids get older, they men gonna be washed. We ain't do no drugs. My generation ain't do a bunch of drugs. I mean, we popped the X or two. They ain't no drugs. We ain't do no drugs though. It's open. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all. I was off in oh, these are trophy rooms. Ooh, got that Michael Jordan signature. I told y'all I be coming with some heat. I'll be in there in just a minute. Shut my door. Here I come. All right, see, y'all know now I gotta go because they done broke the TV and she just ain't gonna let me live my life. All right.
What the candle open?
One of the candles open?
Yeah, at the top.
Who opened it?
My mother gave me some pickles in a bowl and she didn't close it.
And you dropped it?
No, I closed it.
Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Can I sleep in the living room?
Yes, you can.
Let me take my tablet.
Baby, go get out my damn room. Okay. I got you. She got like 50 million questions. Like, girl, anyway. But she just so sweet. Daddy. Daddy. My girls, they love me, man. You know who don't love me? The girls on this channel. They be like, I hate PJ. Hey, listen, I hate y'all too. I love y'all, but I hate y'all because y'all. It's daytime. I gotta go. You see, it's 9:50 here in Oklahoma, but gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like everybody in these videos get it, my kids get it too. They ain't special. I tell them every time, like you ain't special. I treat them like precious, mama looking ass. You think you just gonna come in my house and sleep with my man? I don't say that, but yeah. My daughter do want to start a YouTube channel. Hey, shout out to everybody who pulled up, man. This woman, obviously we know the problem was her baby daddy. Like, that was weird. I'm actually happy that she became a woman and wasn't tripping with the younger woman. I'm pretty sure the younger woman would have still tripped with her, but since she acted like an older woman, you know what I'm saying? It made it a lot easier for her to, transition to keeping the kids all together, even though she was cheating on, all that. But I mean, this woman been cheated on many times by her baby daddy. So at this point, she was like, "Hey, well, it's another baby." She wasn't tripping. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we gotta cheat on our women so much when we're younger. So when they older and they not 9 kids in, that when we have a new baby, they could just be like, it's just another baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'ma love it the same. At least I ain't gotta carry it for 9 months and push it out. That's how y'all women need to think. See, that's what be getting me. That's the type of commentary that get me in trouble because y'all think I'll be serious. I really don't. I'm like, I'm just playing, okay? Okay. But like, he's a misogynistic girl. I got 5 kids. You think I want a nigga talking like this to my? I will beat down on any man who mistreat my daughter. It's not a joke. Y'all gonna see Crip PJ if somebody mess with my daughter. Y'all gonna be looking at the dudes. Oklahoma man whooped a team with a belt for 15 hours. Nigga, cause I'm not playing. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. I'm gonna whoop him and his daddy and his mama. No, I might. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Anyway. Yeah. So, everyday people, man. I got 2 new videos coming for y'all tomorrow. So make sure y'all check them out because we gonna be lit again. Like I said, we stay lit. I be getting in my feelings about the things people say on the in the comment section because I just want y'all to realize we here for a good time, not a long time. All right, and you know, it is what it is. Shout out to my everyday people. Shout out to all 349 of y'all who pulled up tonight to watch. We getting lit again tomorrow night. Every night we getting lit. Okay. Oh, by the way, I got another good interview coming for y'all tonight. Y'all don't, not tonight, but some night. Y'all don't want to miss that. It's gonna be lit. We not stopping. Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in the morning. Holla at you later. Peace.